Hello, Tarot Tube, and good morning to me. It's first thing on a Saturday morning, and I'm going to start out my day by doing a little reading for myself, but it's also a VR. I really hope I'm saying your channel name right, El Bateleur, I hope. And it's Tarot Bingo. Or is it Bingo Tarot? No, it must be Tarot Bingo. Anyway, I'll fix it in post. I wanted to use this deck because of your cloth that you were using, but no, we need to stick with a small deck to do this game. And I'm going to use this for my main deck and this for my secondary deck. I really like what you did, the way you used a Marseille deck along with an RWS inspired system deck. Because sometimes when I'm using a pip deck, or a deck that has pips, I should say, I have to like strain my brain a little bit to like, what is the four of coins? So if I use this deck, and you'll see when we start playing the game, look how pretty these backs are. It gives you the opportunity to sort of correspond a pip deck with an RWS style deck. So that's what I would suggest that you do. I would suggest that you use two different style decks, just as was done in the original video. Okay, so here are the instructions, just in case you ran across mine first instead of in one of the other videos of people who are doing it. You can use two decks. I'm not going to shuffle a whole lot. I'm just going to shuffle them, each one of them, once. That's right. Well, okay, this is going to get mixed, which won't make any difference. This deck is hard to shuffle because I haven't used it that much. It's a rock pool. I guess I should say a little bit about the decks that I'm using, right? Okay, now I've got reversals in this deck. Oh, well, it doesn't really make that much difference. So this is the Squid Cake Marseille Tarot by Jess Rollard, and it's published by Rockpool. And this is the tiny traveler version of the Sassorabito. Here we go. The Sassorabito Tarot by Stasia Burrington. I like these both very much, and I've never used them together at the same time, but I'm kind of liking it. All right, now we're going to make a grid, just like you would have on a bingo card. If you had a lot of time, I think you might want to use a larger grid, but I'm going to use the smaller grid, just like was done in the example. See if I can fit this in. Now you see why I need the minis. Okay, just barely gonna fit. Nope, hang on. There we go, I did it. Okay, and so whatever I get here is going to be sort of my card of the morning. I sometimes pull several times during the day because my day tends to have a lot of different things going on. All right, so now we've got our little grid laid out, and what we're going to do is we're going to match. When they did this, the original video, they flipped over a card that matched until they only had one that was left. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. See how it looks. So the star, no, I do not have a star. Looking for a match, just like you would call out numbers at bingo. 6 of coins. No, now that I'm looking at it, I got a lot of court cards here. 9 of coins, nope. In fact, let's just look real quick. Yeah, I only have one in the minors. So my little experiment with matching the pips to the minors isn't going to work out today. But I could see if I kept working at it, it is kind of a fun game already. I love playing games. I love games. Ace of coins. What was my ace? Yeah, look. Okay, so here we go. There's my first match. And so now I'm going to cover it up. That's not a card that we get to use. Or we're eliminating. It's an elimination game. Queen. Nope. Death. Which reminds me, I need to get going on my tarot trumps response. I've kind of left that off. Need to get back into that because it's fun. That's Musings by Masha, if you haven't, if that hasn't come across your feed yet. Seven of Swords. I probably shouldn't be talking or I'm going to miss something. King of Coins. Was that? Did I have a King of? No, King of Cups. I started to write keywords on here. And then I stopped. Do you ever write on your cards? Let me know below. Let me know below. And when you you know, sort of go scoot down there into the comments and everything, you'll see I'll do a link to the original video. I'll also put it at the end of the... This is the devil, which is what's going on now in the top tarot trumps. Well, maybe I'll hold that out. Maybe I'll use that for that video. Now you know something else I'm going to do this weekend. King of batons. No, that's wands. King of cups. Okay, two. All right, this is going slower than I thought. So it's tempting to just kind of fast forward this so you don't have to watch the whole thing as I struggle to match it up. Because there are 78 cards after all. Let's see if I can't pick up the pace a little bit so we see what card, so you can share with me the big reveal, what card I'm getting for this morning's energy. Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Okay. So we got 2 Wheel of Fortunes here. So I'm not really pausing to enjoy the images because I don't want this to be a super long video. But I think this would be a lovely game to play when you get a new deck in. So you really have a reason to stop and really gaze at the images. There we go. Knight of Cups. And enjoy your deck. Sometimes it's better, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Oh wait, this is Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles. There we go. Look at that frog. Okay. Sometimes one of the ways we can fight FOMO is when we see a deck that we want and we're ready to hit that buy button real quick without really thinking about it. This is a very different moon image. Instead of doing that, you know, spend a little time, look at what you have on your shelves, even if only like 2 or 3 decks, and find, or even 1 deck. Although if you're on Tarot Tubes, you probably have more than 1 deck. And see if you can find something already in your collection that has something similar with, here we go, 2 Kings of Cups, both having a nice cup-a something. That's a nice morning energy for me. See if you find something in what you already have that touches on the energy of that deck that you are ready to make an impulse buy on, and spend some time with it. Spend some time with that other deck. Like maybe you saw a card, a deck, and it was like, oh my God, I have to have it. And it is, it's got something to do with nature. So look in what you have at home already and see what do you have that has nature in it. And even if all you have is the RWS, that's the only one you've got, then go through that deck and look for cards that focus on a natural scene. You know, sort them out and focus on what you have instead of what you don't have. There we go. Okay, so my energy for this morning, I finished my bingo, is Page of Swords. And let's go ahead. So now you see how to play the game. It's fun, right? And it's a good way to just spend some time with a couple of decks that you have. And let's see what, what's her name again? Stasia Burlington has to say about the Page of Swords. So she gives the keywords honesty, integrity, and optimism. Honesty, integrity, optimism. Okay. All right. I can go with that energy for today. Maybe it works for you too. If not, get out some cards and play Tarot Bingo and see what you get for today. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. If you thought this was fun, hit the like button. If you try it, leave me a comment below so I can look at your video, and then go ahead and click over here or someplace to see the original video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Have a great day and find something that puts a smile on your face. Bye-bye.